Aging and death. Aging and death has been the bane of mankind's existence. The ancient painters, the ancient philosophers, the ancient writers from all nations did all they could to help mankind deal with death and aging. From classic paintings to classic writings, they would show us visually through our soul in reading how to accept death. But what is odd, what is now coming into view, is that mankind was never truly born to die. He was born to evolve into a mightier being, a being more powerful in mind and body. Today's science, unlike the ancient artists who had to deal with death and just say it's inevitable, today's science is able to look into the now, what was once future, into the now science of the healing of mankind's disease that they have, we've called aging and premature death. There is not to be actual aging of man's body. It is to grow and repair itself and become strong and mighty and live for many years. From what was once considered a spirit called death, a spirit that took the lives of men and women, is now looked upon as an evil spirit, a bacteria, a destroyer of life, called infection and pestilence and plague. We at Adam and Eve Word Research have realized and found that we are not destined to run out of time. We are destined to be evolved beings of a greater nature, that is to live eons instead of mere decades. We, through the research of past data, the past writings of men from many nations, especially the Greek and the mighty Hebrew nations, from their writings, from their philosophies, from their prophecies, from their science, we have discovered in this day that the modern man has added to their thoughts, to their philosophy, to their prophecies, to their science, to where we now can take the data of the ancients and add it to the research and the science of modern man, and now end the dreaded bane of mankind's existence called the Senesonic plague. We at Adam and Eve realized that it is an actual plague. We have, since recorded history, documented this plague, the different microbes, the different evil spirits called in the ancient days, but now this day we call them the microbes, the viruses, the phages, the funguses, the microbic realm of death, we call it at Adam and Eve. We have found that there is a way to end this infection, and it took the combined data of the ancient history of man and the modern history of mankind's science and documentation of society's history to now realize how we're able to now end the infection of life called aging and death. We have found that there are very minute particles getting into the body of mankind that cause an infection that science has yet to look upon. But we have found it in their data, shown them in their data, and we now have found the cure in the combined data of mankind, how to cure man and woman of the disease called aging, premature death, and sickness. We are asking for donations. We are asking for investors. We are asking for partnerships for this day's now epic apex of science called the end of aging, pain, sickness, death. The sorrow and the bane of mankind's existence, death. We are now bringing it to an end with your help. Please donate all you can. Give us all you can. Become a partner, become an investor in the now end of aging so we may save your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. With your help and with the keys and knowledge we have found in the past and in today's present, we can now end the dreaded disease called aging and death. My name is Rodney Berry. Please give us as large a donation as you can give us. We need funds to now end the pandemic plague, the plague on mankind called aging, the Senesonic plague called aging and premature death. Please donate as much as you can.